So the proper use and safe use of a bow is not widely known in the US. So today I will show you the materials that you need so that you can properly shoot a bow, and I will demonstrate the process of how to do so. So to begin with, the materials that you need, you're going to obviously need a bow. Depending on what your skill level is, there's many levels of bows. You're also going to need however many arrows that you want to shoot at a single time. You're also going to need a tool to fix your bow, or to set the tension, or even to fix your arrows if there's parts that are broken. You're going to need a case so that when you're not shooting you can just store your materials so that when you go and clean up. You're also going to need a target, which I have downrange, and then optional, you could need a glove or gloves, and you could also need an arm guard if you so desire. So now that you've seen the materials that you need, I'm going to demonstrate the proper and safe ways to use a bow. So first off, you're going to inspect your bow. You're going to inspect the string to make sure it's not frayed, in which case mine is. You're also going to check the arrow rest to make sure that it's not broken or warped or bent. You're also going to check the bow arms to make sure that they're not bent or cracked so that you don't hurt yourself. And then finally, you're going to check the pulleys, since they're the part that takes the most brunt of the weight. And you're also going to check the distance so that when you pull the bow back, it's satisfactory to how your body size is. And then you're going to inspect the arrows. The arrows are the part that shoot, obviously, so you don't want to have one that's broken or warped, because then that could hurt somebody. So you're going to check the fletchings to make sure none of them are ripped or none of them are falling off. You're also going to look down the arrow to make sure that it's not warped. And then you're also going to check for any cracking or any damage to the arrow itself. So first off, holding the bow, there are two types of bows. There's a right-handed and a left-handed bow. The right-handed bow, which I have here, you hold in your left hand and you would pull the string back with your right hand, whereas with a left-handed bow you would do the complete opposite. So knocking the arrow, which is like loading a gun, you're going to take the arrow and you're going to take this end back here, and you're going to take that, and you're going to attach it to the string, and you want to make sure that the odd color fletching is out, since that will save your arrows and hopefully not damage your fletchings. And you're going to place your finger over so that, in my bow's case, so that it doesn't fall out. So when you draw the bow back, you're going to draw it back with 3 fingers under the arrow, and you're going to draw it to about the end of the cheek or the beginning of the ear. So before you release the arrow, you're going to slow your breathing, and you're going to slow your muscle movements so that you can shoot as calm as you can and as accurate as you can. And so when you release the bow, you want to squeeze your shoulder blades back, and you want to let your fingers relax off of the string instead of letting go, because I found that letting your shoulders and your fingers relax allows you to be more accurate. So then when you are done shooting, you want to be safe, so you want to take your bow and you want to take all the arrows that you haven't shot if you're not going to shoot anymore, and you want to place them in your case, and you're going to check down any other ranges to make sure that no one else is shooting. And then I will demonstrate what you'll do once you're done shooting. So safety, you're just going to put your bow back in your case, and then once you are done shooting, you're going to obviously score what you got. So you're going to take your hand and you're going to place it around your bow. I like to place it between my thumb and my pointer finger, and you're going to pull. So then once you do that, you're going to inspect your arrows that you shot, to make sure none of them are warped or cracked so that you can shoot them the next time. And you're just going to place them in your case. And then you're also going to check your bow, especially the arms, because the arms are what are being pulled when you're shooting, just to make sure there's no warping or any damage. So then all you're going to do when you clean up is just put the bow in the case. I like to take the arrows, and set them in opposite directions like this in the case, because it also saves my fletching from any damage, and also checks the point too. So today I've shown you the materials that you need to shoot a bow, and the proper process to be able to shoot your bow properly and safely. Now with this confidence that you have, you can now go and participate in archery competitions like I have.